High street retailers spend millions of pounds researching and testing out how to optimise their shops. For your event stand, this isn't realistic. Luckily, FaceTime have produced some innovative research that will help you decide on how to design your stand. In this episode, we'll be discussing 5 top tips to make your stand as effective as possible. First off, you need to select a stand builder. There are dozens of them in the UK alone, each with strengths and weaknesses. The most important thing for a stand builder is reliability. There's nothing worse than showing up on site and your stand being late or it not being to spec. Ask your connections and see who they use, and chances are they'll point you in a good direction. The exhibition organiser can likely recommend a preferred supplier as well. Next, think about what you want to happen on the stand. Will you have a large mobile sales team? Will you be giving presentations? Or have a cocktail hour? Don't get swayed by designs that look great but perhaps aren't functional. And don't forget the basics, like storage and seating. There's nothing worse than having a pile of rucksacks and jackets thrown in a corner. FaceTime recently conducted the events industry's most in-depth piece of eye-tracking research to learn how visitors actually see your stand. Here are 5 key things to bear in mind when in the design phase. 1. Make your brand and strapline visible. The eye-tracking research shows that people are visually drawn to large logos which are easy to find on the stand itself at eye level. Having a logo high up is great, but people can only see it when they're far away. Make sure that when people approach your stand from every angle, it's clear who you are and what you do. Don't assume that everyone knows you, because chances are, unless you're Coca-Cola, they probably don't. 2. Have enough text to explain what you do, but don't be boring. When walking by your stand, people are receiving a lot of stimuli. They're surrounded by thousands of people, dozens of stands, bright lights, and so on. Make sure that any text you have on your stand can be read, understood, and digested in 2 seconds at the most. Stick to a maximum of 7 words without line breaks, and make sure it uses plain English or whatever is the main language of the show, and stay away from jargon if you can. 3. Use open space to create a welcoming environment. Often people will have literature racks, tables and podiums. Visitors see them peripherally, almost like an extension of a wall. People perceive them as being barriers to visiting. In stand layout, less is more. Avoid blocking any access or site paths, and learn from supermarkets. Why is the milk always in the back of the shop? Because it forces people to pass through all of the other products to get to the basics. Make your giveaways, samples and literature easy to see and take, but not at the front of the stand, or you'll miss the chance to engage with your future customers. Attract people with all 5 senses. Think about when you walk past a bakery, how the smell of freshly baked bread attracts you to their products. Multi-sensory stands attract more visitors than ones that are purely visually appealing and nothing else. Screens work very well to attract eye share, but make sure the videos you're showing are relevant and easy to follow. 5. Make it fun. Events are not just any other day at the office. It's your chance to meet lots of interesting people, shake lots of hands, and feel proud of your company's presence. Designing your stand is one of the most challenging and rewarding parts of the trade show experience. Treat your stand like a perfect shop, the one that would make you come in, look at the products, and spend £1 million.